Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? Life to Hobbies here. I am bringing you it's just a small clip, like steps of when it comes to like color grading and like, you know, taking, because what I do is I shoot in like a flat video in this, and what I do is I just throw like pretty much an overlay on it, and then I do a little bit of fine tuning, and then at the end we're gonna throw in some music and really set that energy, that tone. I hope you guys definitely enjoy this. Definitely tune into my channel for a lot more content to come. This was actually just a small little project, a test that I did last night. I stayed up till about like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, just kind of playing around with stuff. The reason for this testing is actually for the new series that I'm going to be coming up with. It's about a mother and a daughter in the world. They start out in a bad situation. They end up becoming homeless for a short period of time. She then ends up making whatever decisions it is that she can make, rather good or bad decisions, in order to get what it is that they need in order to have a place to live. Throughout the series, there's going to be a lot of struggling. There's going to be a lot of arguments. I feel that many people would show a relation to this series by, you know, the everyday struggle that many people in America are in, and the decisions that come across our way, like at any given time, in order to take care of whatever our current struggle is, our current situations, and etc. So I feel like, you know, a lot of people can relate to that. This is going to be, it's going to be an R-rated series. There's going to be drugs. There's going to be, I mean, just pretty much everything. I'm not going to go through the list. There's going to be a lot in it that viewer discretion, you know, for sure. Anyway, this clip, it's not really anything special. It's just kind of just how the steps kind of go, you know. So you start out in your raw form, then you start out. This is just what I do. Everybody does something different. So what I do is I start out in my raw form, I clip it, and then I go through, and after I pick the scenes, the shots that it is that I want, then what I do is I maybe kind of like throw in like maybe a preset or an overlay to kind of get me that vibe that it is that I'm looking for. So, and then I go in and then I fine tune any type of color corrections or anything like that to get the right tone, you know. So the preset is just to kind of get you to where you're kind of wanting to be, so you have something to somewhat follow on, and then you know, work in your shadows and etc. So I just want to explain, this was shot also in 23.98 frames per second, pretty much 24 frames per second. That is industry standard, pretty much. And then you get your 1080, you get your 1080p, and this was, as said, as well as this video here that you're watching now, is also shot in a raw file. I myself have a cheaper end computer. Processing power is low, RAM is low, I mean, everything's low. So when it comes to me making some videos and so forth, there's a lot of times that my program, it shuts down on me and I have to kind of restart. So I mean, imagine the pain that sucks. I mean, spend 2 hours on something and then your computer just goes poof. So so that's the reason why on the lower end, like when it comes to lower end computer, I think the presets really come into play. You know, I don't believe that there's a wrong or right way. It's just a matter of preference, and everybody's into something. So for those of you that are maybe having your own self-doubt, or maybe not really feeling your own work, it's not quite what you're, you know, really wanting or anything like that, remember, there's no wrong or right way doing all of this. It really comes down to your preference, and then you follow your preference, who you are, and you will get those who like who you are and your work, and then they may follow. Anyway, like this video, subscribe, of course. I need to up them subscribers, so if y'all help me out, definitely do so. And any questions or any remarks or anything, go ahead and throw them comments down below. And as always, share this video.